lesson plan on math word problems. The age group is 5 to 6 year olds. Setting is a kindergarten classroom in a gen ed kindergarten classroom in a public elementary school. We also have students in this class with communication disorders. The materials we'll be using are crayons. We have this poster here that helps as a visual aid for word problems. We have a word problem work mat, and we have our little word problems. And then we have some dry erase markers and wipes, and then we have buttons to use as counters. I also would be showing them a video to refresh their memory on addition and subtraction, because we're going to be doing word problems involving addition and subtraction up to the number 10. The goals and objectives for the kids are to identify keywords for addition and subtraction, identify groups of objects. They will be adding and subtracting by putting together two groups to come up with a total, and to add and subtract with intent to solve a word problem. Okay guys, we're going to start by looking at our word problem poster. A word problem is an addition or subtraction story, and there is a series of steps to follow when you do a word problem. First, you're going to read the problem. You're going to circle important numbers. You're going to underline important words, and then you can draw a picture and solve. So in this case, it is 5 minus 3 equals 2. Some important words to remember with addition are in all, combined, total, altogether, more, and with subtraction, left, fewer, less, take away, and minus. So our first word problem, I'm going to do an example for you guys, or maybe a couple. So I'm going to take my word problem and I'm going to put it on my mat. That's where that goes. And my first step is to read the problem. Buffy has 3 oranges and 2 bananas. How many fruits does she have in all? So on my mat, I have my word problem here. I'm going to draw. So I'll take my dry erase marker. You don't have to draw the exact fruit. You can draw dots to make it easier. So I will draw 3 dots for 3 oranges, and then 2 dots for 2 bananas. Then I can count how many I have all together. Let's count together, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, okay. Let's make sure with our part whole. So on the part whole, we're going to take the first part, which is 3, and I can put 3 buttons in the first part. And the next part is 2. I'll put 2 buttons in the next part. Then I can move them all down to put them together as a whole. And let's count again to make sure we have the same number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that match our drawing?
Yes.
Yes, all right. So then I'm going to write my number sentence. My first number is 3. Oh, we should have, actually we can, that's fine, we can write 3. And our next number is 2. And did we add or subtract?
Add.
We added, so I'm going to put a plus sign. And what was our total again?
5.
5. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Great job, guys. Okay, so then you can clear your boards off. We have the wipes so you can wipe your numbers away. And we're going to do one more example together with a minus. This one says, Sam has 6 cherries. He eats 2 cherries. How many are left? I hear the word left. Which sign would we use?
Minus.
The minus sign, yes. So we're going to start with 6. I'm going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he eats 2. That means 2 are gone. So we need to cross some off. How many would we cross off, Jacob?
Cross off 2.
Yes. 1, 2. Let's count and see how many he has left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. With the part whole on this, you would start with your bigger number, 6 in the whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you would break them into two parts. He eats 2, so the other side has how many he has left? He has 4 left. So down below, he starts with 6. And which sign did we use, Richard?
Minus.
Minus. And then how many did he eat, Mary?
2.
2. And how many do we have left, Jacob?
4.
Good job, guys. I love that. 6 minus 2 equals 4. So then you guys would get in groups to do your own problems. Jacob and Mary can work together, and Richard and I will work together. Can you wipe that for me, Richard? Here's one for Jacob and Mary. And here's one for Richard. I'll be working with you. And you guys can try to figure it out yourself. If you have any questions, you can ask me. This one says, Piper has 4 basketballs and 1 tennis ball. How many balls does she have in all?
Canada has 5 blue.
Do you want to get a marker so you can
and 2
draw?
purple buttons. How many buttons does she have in all?
So draw.
And
So then the kids would work together, and this would help their communication skills. And that's the end of our